Have you ever been frustrated by a compilation error in TypeScript, especially when it says Unreachable Code Detected? You're not alone. Today, we're going to explore how to turn that error into a warning instead. I totally get it. It can be really annoying when you're trying to debug your code and the compiler throws an error for something you know is just temporary. You're not the only one who feels this way. Many developers face this issue. Here's the specific question we're tackling today. One user asked, "Can I change the unreachable code error in TypeScript to a warning instead?" They mentioned using if false to temporarily disable code, which is a common practice. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this. So, why does this happen? By default, TypeScript treats unreachable code as an error to help you catch potential issues early. However, sometimes you just want a warning instead, especially during development. Let's see how we can adjust this. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip that will make your TypeScript development even smoother. To change the unreachable code detection from an error to a warning in TypeScript, the user first needs to locate the TypeScript configuration file, which is typically named tsconfig.json. Next, the user should open the tsconfig.json file and look for the compiler options section. If it doesn't exist, they can create it. Now, the user needs to add a specific option to the compiler options. They should include the option No Unreachable Code and set it to false. Finally, the user can save the changes to the tsconfig.json file. This will allow the TypeScript compiler to treat unreachable code as a warning instead of an error. Fun fact, in C#, unreachable code generates a warning instead of an error. This can be a more flexible approach during development, allowing you to keep your code cleaner. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. According to another user, currently, there's no way to change unreachable code errors in TypeScript to warnings. The compiler only allows them to be treated as errors or ignored completely. They mention an existing GitHub issue that aims to allow configuration of errors into warnings, which could potentially enable this feature in the future. Here's that quick tip I promised. Regularly review your code for unreachable sections. This practice not only keeps your code base clean, but also helps you avoid unnecessary warnings. And there you have it. You can now handle unreachable code in TypeScript more effectively. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and remember to keep your code clean and efficient.